Yes, this monster, it might actually be coming. Embark just dropped the full roadmap for the next 4 months, and there is a lot coming. Buckle up, because the Arc Raiders we know is about to change completely. And in my humble opinion, it looks like it's for the better. We have to talk about the new level 40 wall that is going to separate the casuals from the sweats. We need to decode these weird weather icons, the bird, the wind, the lightning, because I don't think those are just for show. And obviously, we need to talk about that giant spider tank thing in April. I'm actually excited about this one. Let's break it down. Let's start with the immediate future, January. With only one Tuesday left, we are almost certainly looking at the 27th for this update, and the headline is the level 40 plus matchmaking option. Now, I've seen some people worried about splitting the player base, but honestly, this is exactly what a healthy ecosystem needs. Think about the new player experience right now. You drop in, you have a basic kit, and you run into a squad that has been playing since beta. It's rough. By creating this level 40 bracket, Embark is doing something smart. They are protecting the fresh spawns, letting them learn the ropes in a safer environment. But for us, the veterans, this is a Thunderdome. This creates a high-stakes playground where you know everyone in the lobby knows what they are doing. It raises the quality of the fights. It means when you exit, you earned it. It's not just farming noobs anymore, it's actual competitive survival. And that friction, that is where the best stories happen. Moving into February and March, they're calling these phases Shrouded Sky and Flashpoint. This is where the speculation gets fun. We have 3 distinct icons here that we need to decode. First, the bird icon in late January. I don't think this is just more birds in the skybox. This feels like a vertical threat, maybe aggressive avian drones or actual mutated wildlife. It forces you to stop looking at the horizon and start watching the skies. It changes how you move through open fields. Then February brings the wind icon. Now imagine this, heavy gale mechanics. Maybe it masks your footsteps, letting you play more stealthily. Maybe it affects smoke grenades, clearing them out faster. It adds a layer of unpredictability to the environment. It makes the Rust Belt feel like a living, breathing place that you have to survive, not just a static map. And March is the lightning bolt, Flashpoint. This screams electrical storms or EMP interference. Imagine a storm rolling in that disables the radar or flickers your shield. Suddenly, you're blind. You have to rely on your eyes and ears. It pushes the immersion through the roof. Also, we can't ignore the Scrappy update. Our little loot bot is getting a rework. If they make the economy loop more efficient, it sets us up perfectly to stockpile resources before the big drop in April. And what about this new big arc that's coming? If the speculation is right, we're looking at something huge, literally. QZ Riot, and I put the link to his video in the description, you guys need to go there and watch the full thing. He pointed this out. There's a massive arc that appeared in a trailer. It was in the concept previews too, and ever since then, the community has been asking, where is this arc? Why haven't we fought it yet? Well, maybe this is it. Maybe this is the April surprise. From what we can see in the footage QZ Riot dug up, it has that same vibe as the Matriarch and the Queen. It feels like that class of enemy, but bigger. Honestly, it looks like a leaper, but an animalistic leaper, like a leaper that hit the gym and took all the steroids. It's terrifying, and I cannot wait to see it in action. And that brings us to the location, Riven Tides. Now, Embark hasn't confirmed anything yet, so treat this as speculation, but the signs are there. The name Tides, the umbrella icon, it really feels like we're heading to the coast, maybe a beachhead, maybe a flooded industrial zone, maybe an old resort area. Just think about the visual potential. Arc Raiders is already one of the best looking games out there. Now imagine that engine rendering sunlight hitting the ocean waves. Imagine the sound design of the tide coming in while you're trying to listen for enemy footsteps. A coastal map would also open up the sightlines. The Rust Belt is very dense, very vertical. A beach or a dockyard, that's wide open. That changes the meta. Long-range engagements become more viable. Movement becomes more critical because you have less cover. So if this theory holds up, April is giving us a new biome, a new raid boss, and a totally fresh way to play. That's a massive payload. So here's where I'm at. Escalation isn't just a roadmap, it's a promise. January through March is the build-up. It gives us time to grind our projects, get comfortable in the level 40 lobbies, and master the new weather systems. It's the calm before the storm. And then April. April looks like it's going to be the moment Arc Raiders reaches its full potential. I'm genuinely hyped. The vibes are good, the future looks bright. So farm your resources, get your squad ready, and keep your eyes on the horizon. But there's one other variable we need to talk about, because right before this massive April update, in March, a certain other sci-fi extraction shooter is entering the arena. I'm talking about Marathon. And if you want to know what Bungie is cooking up to compete with Arc Raiders, you need to check out my breakdown of the Marathon leaks right here. It's going to be a titan battle this spring. Click that video and I'll see you there.